Hello everyone on YouTube. This is Chansey Chio here with another toy review. In this review, I'll be reviewing the second wave of the Kamen Rider Build Soto Build series. A candy toy series based on the Kamen Rider Build series. In this wave, we'll be looking at 3 of Build's new forms: Hawk Gatling, Nin Comic, Rocket Panda, and we'll be looking at one of the bad guys of the series, Night Rogue. Alright? We'll look at the forms in order of when they appeared in the show, and we'll save Night Rogue for last. Alright, so just get that, and now we'll look at Hawk Gatling. Here he is. He's a pretty nicely detailed figure. And just to show you his stand real quick. As you see, there's the Hawk symbol and the Gatling symbol for each half. So you can get him in some good aerial poses with this stand. And here he is. I'll face his head forward. Let's put him in a pretty normal pose for now, and well, sorry. There we go. Joint's a bit tight, but I'm sure it'll loosen up. Okay, just straighten his wings out. Just position him like so. Okay, so here he is. Let's take a look at the head. There's the Hawk in the Gatling side. Unlike most figures in this series, the visors on the Gatling side is painted. It's not a sticker at all, so that's probably because of the 3D-ness to it. The Hawk side is a sticker. If you can tell, there's his eye right there, and you can kind of make out the beak on camera, or the shape's just implied, but either way, as the jewel in the middle of his head. There's the wing here and a wing shoulder pad, and here are the wings on the back. There's stickers and some details on the back, and the wings can actually come off. You can actually put the wings on any figure, and they almost all have this on the back, so this could be used for any figure, but it's mainly used for the Hawk form, or the Hawk half at least. And here's the Gatling side, some machinery details, some bullet details, and what looks like a wrist gun thing. Now, this is the same build driver from the others, and bottle holder there, and the details here are the same generic feet, just different colors, and the articulation is the same. Elbow joint, nothing at the wrist, going like this. It's kind of hindered, but I think this, actually no, it's not hindered. You go like this, and the wings kind of hinder things, but you can move those out easily to make room. So like this. So it's the same for the other side too. And the same with the legs as on the other ones. So, and feet are on a ball joint. So, there. And let's take a look at his weapon. The Hawk Gatlinger, which is a gun that shoots out bird-shaped bullets. Silly sounding, I know, but it's true. Pretty empty on the back, but you can still see some casing details there, and the peg and the orange details are stickers. Yeah, so there's that. Now let's put it back in his hand. That pegs into any one of the figures with a hand like this, and there we go. Here's Hawk Gatling. Alright, I'll just take him aside here. And now we will look at Nin Comic, which is the combination of ninja and comic book. This is one of my favorite forms on the show that the main character has. I have some favorites among the other characters that appear, but as far as the main character goes, this is currently my favorite form. Ninja chainmail type details. I don't know what that ninja chainmail is called. It has a comic panel sword. A fire skill, duplication wind, smoke, and the tip is a pen, like an ink pen. On the back, just some back sword details. Some purple on the wrist here. Doesn't go all around, but that's okay. Some stickers there and some sticker details here of comic book fire. Here's his head. One side's a shuriken, and the other's a comic page with a pen, which is a nice way to pull the visor effect off. Shoulder, and the entire wrist plate here is an inking pen tip. And so that's pretty nice, and the same build driver there. We actually have some differences in designs. The leg on this one's pretty much the same except for the color, but then we come to this one. I have a purple armor piece there and some ninja leg details there with a ninja foot. And that's pretty different, and the foot on the comic half is covered with an inking pen nib. So, it's pretty good. And on the back here, he has an... get him off the stand real quick. He has an extra peg hole there for this scarf thing. So his ninja half comes with a ninja scarf. So you just peg that on there, and there you go. That completes the look. I'll take it off to have a closer look. Okay, so there's that. So, looks like this is painted purple from the way the tip looks here. But that's okay. It doesn't look like the paint's fragile enough to peel off. You can probably move it a bit, but if you move it in one direction too far, it will come off. So just move it ever so slightly. Huh? Despite the flaws of this form, it's definitely my favorite. Here's his stand with the shuriken side and the comic panel side. So there's that. And let's get him back on his stand, and there we have Nin Comic. And now we will look at Rocket Panda. An interesting combination. So let's look at the stand real quick. There's the panda symbol and the rocket symbol on there to show it's for Rocket Panda. And so here's his huge panda claws. Sticker on the inside for his little paws. Black on the tip of his fingers and in the middle of this long finger. Some sticker detail for the shoulder pad here. Black and white details. It's not all a solid color like on most pieces here because trying to simulate panda spots. The panda side has a panda face visor. And the rocket side has a rocket blasting downwards as the visor. Some nice sky blue here. There's a sticker for the back of the hand here to complete the rocket look. Everything else is the same except for the colors, even the same generic feet that most of the forms have. Nothing different on the back. So, and the articulation is kind of hindered on this one because of how the rocket part here is shaped. Otherwise, everything else is just fine. In this regular position, the panda hands facing inward out. And if you turn it around like this, then it's the other way around. But if you want to be in a sideways view, you have to turn it to where it bends like this. Now, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that, but I'm okay with it. It doesn't make me angry. Otherwise, the articulation on this is completely the same. Well, that's Rocket Panda. And last but not least is Night Rogue, the first main bad guy of the series to appear. Well, let's get his weapons out of his hands and pull off his stand and look at that first. Night Rogue with the bat symbol, because he uses the bat bottle to change. And here he is. And some nice tubing details there in red and green. The ones on the side here are stickers. On his arms, that's painted in. Some stickers on the shoulders here and on the chest and for the visor. But otherwise, we have some nice eyes within the visors, if you can make that out. Just pretty bare on the back, but he has a lot of detailing here, though. This is a sticker for the belt part there, but nothing too special. Otherwise, he's a pretty nice looking figure. And here is weapons. The trans steam blade here actually came with one of the Rocket Panda halves. So you wouldn't have been able to get all his weapons unless you got one of those. Like with build sword configurations in the last wave. And here is the trans steam gun. If you can see here, you can make out the bat bottle, which he plugs in here to use his special attacks. And here's another sticker detail here. There's still a lot of details, but a hollow piece here, so that's good. This is what Night Rogue uses to transform into Night Rogue. So he's not a Kamen Rider like build, but he does transform in a similar manner. They actually use this to create monsters in the show that are called Smash, which is the name of the monsters in this series. So he just turns the valve on it and points it at someone and shoots a gas at them that turns them into Smash. So, get him like that, and so, yeah, that's a very nice pose. As for articulation, the elbow's the same, nothing at the wrist. Yeah, his arm's kind of hindered there by the shoulder pad, but there's hardly any reason as far as if I were posing him to make his arm go out too far up. Then you can turn it here, like that, and his head isn't really hindered by these parts here. And the articulation is the same as on build, aside from that. So, let's bring them all in for a wrap-up. And here they are, the entire second wave of the Soto Build Kamen Rider Build series of candy toys. Now, I really do like this wave. Another thing the candy toy version has over the main version of the toys is that they actually release more of the bad guys. In the main version, they don't really give us bad guys unless it's an evil Kamen Rider. But with this one, they give us the non-Kamen Rider bad guys as well, so I really like that. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you have any thoughts you'd like to share. And be sure to check back for more reviews, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!